Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my Dark Knights. This is the Bat Brand. Hey, how you doing? Got Sableye back in the background back there. Welcome to a new tier ranking system or list here on the channel. And I was thinking about doing this a while ago, but here we are now. Welcome to the Pokemon Gen 3 tier ranking system or tier ranking list. Today what we're going to do is I'm going to rank all of the Pokemon in Gen 3, including the legendaries from S the whole way down to D for terrible. S, obviously fantastic, probably the best mons in that gen. And my favorite as well. Now this is my opinion. If you have different opinions as I do, let me know in the comments down below. And we will have a discussion. We'll have different stuff like that. Encourage the different things, different opinions, stuff like that. But let's jump right into this. We're starting with Treecko, A rank for sure. The whole line really is a great lineup. Even the Mega, I mean, granted, I don't like the Christmas tree on his tail, but out of all of them, they are all deserving of an A rank for sure. Now, out of all three, Treecko was one I never really used that much, but lately I have been. And Treecko's really, really nice. I love Treecko. Now, not as much as I do the other two starters in this list, or in this, but they're still very, very decent as well. Next, we have Torchic, the Torchic line. Listen, they are all an S rank to me. My favorite starter out of this whole entire grouping. Just because, first of all, Blaziken's amazing. Looks amazing. The way they made him look in the evolutionary line. Start out from a little tiny chicken to become a fighting chicken. Looks amazing, and he's very, very powerful. But but also the first firefighting type, they should have stopped at that. Stopped at this one and just had this one, but still, it was fantastic. And every time I have them on, I always have it on my team because it's such a good Pokemon. Next, of course, I gotta put these guys up here. They're amazing mons as well. The Mudkip line. Swampert is one of the best water starters in the game. And on top of that, not even that, like, Swampert is a very good mon as well. Not just, I mean, I love Mudkip too, especially in nostalgia reasons as well. Not just that, but a lot of my friends really do love Mudkip and actually have him as their favorite starter, yeah, and as their mascot on the channel, like SHG Davey, and Ready Player Ben, and a couple other people that I know as well, but they are very, very popular. I love the Mudkip line, is really good, except for maybe Marshtomp, little derpy looking. Once you get to Swampert, man, Swampert is absolute power. Honestly, all three of the final evolutions, Gen 3 ones, are up there with Gen 2. That's how good those starters are. Next, we have Poochyena and Mightyena. The only reason why I'm going to put Mightyena up in A, I had a Mightyena in 2 of my Let's Plays, and the thing is incredible. Surprisingly, sorry about that. Surprisingly so, and I found a newfound love for Mightyena. Dark type, obviously, and it's a dark type you get in the very first route of the game, which they didn't really do. Normally in games, you just get a bunch of normal types or bug types or flying types or different stuff like that. You don't really get the anything different, and Poochyena was really, really good to start out the game, and even is later on in the final part of the game as well. Next, and the newest Galarian form Pokemon, and got an evolution recently as well, Zigzagoon and Linoone. Now, we're talking Galarian form, it's an S rank, out of the way. But B rank, it's just a Zigzagoon. You know, it's just a Linoone. It's just that basic, normal first route, normal mon you find in every route. Next we have Wurmple. Wurmple was okay. Cascoon and Silcoon are alright as well. Beautifly I'll put in B. Dustox as well. I really do like Beautifly's design. It is very, it looks very, very nice. The only bad part I didn't like is just make a second Mon. Because if you want to try and get a Beautifly, you have to basically get a bunch of Wurmples and hope to God that one of them turns into a Silcoon. And most of the time they turn into a Cascoon, and you end up just getting a bunch of Dustoxes. And Beautifly, to me, is the better option out of the two. But Dustox looks amazing, as well. They were trying to recapture magic from the first game, or the first game with the Beedrill and Butterfree, and they did not with this grouping. But still, all in all, not a bad mon, but they're okay. Next we have Lotad. Lotad goes in the B rank. Lombre goes into the A rank, and then Ludicolo. I'll put Ludicolo at the top of the A rank. You don't like Ludicolo? Actually, no. Let's put Ludicolo in an S rank, because Ludicolo, first of all, water and grass is a great combination. And the fact that Ludicolo is an amazing mon. Every time I had a Ludicolo, I was just like, this mon is amazing. And not even on top of that, like, there's some other people I know that have them. When Vinny and Dobbs, aka Original 151, and Dobbs Gaming, did their versus, I think, of Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, what's his name? Dobbs ran the game with and beat the game with just a Ludicolo, which was very impressive. And very amazing, and it just goes to show how good a Ludicolo is. Next we have mon I'm not really crazy about. I've never really used that much. C-Dot, Nuzleaf, and Shiftry. Listen, I know it's Grass Dark. That's an interesting combination, but there's a better Grass and Dark type in this gen that we're going to get to better, and I love a lot more than Shiftry. He looks cool. He looks like an elf. Looks like a dark elf. So like that. And he looks really cool. But that's about all he's got going for him. I really don't. I mean, no, he's not the worst starter. He is pretty cool looking. But I would much rather go for a different Grass Dark mon. Then we got Tailo and Swellow. Swellow. It's weird because Tailo doesn't evolve. He's that basic Route 1 flying type mon you get. And I'm surprised they did not give him a third evolution. Pokemon Sword and Shield, make it happen. It's Swellow. Please give him a third evolution. Every bird mon you have in Route 1, except for Spearow, I think, have two evolutions, so make it happen. Swellow's interesting. As you get in higher level, Swellow gets cooler. Well, in later gens, Swellow is cooler because he learns Heat Wave. He learns a lot of different moves as well. Swellow's actually a pretty good mon, but not the best flyer in this, and that's why I have him in B. Next, we have Wingull. I like the concept. It is a seagull, but it, Pelipper is just a B rank for me as well. I do think Pelipper is a good mon, very defensive, very tanky, but one electric type move and that thing's gone. Water and flying, 4 times effective. It's going to get one shot. Then we got one of the coolest mods they put in Gen 3, the Ralts line. I'm going to put Ralts here, Kirlia there, and we're going to put Gardevoir and Mega Gardevoir in the S rank. Listen, Gardevoir, I've only really... I don't think I've had a Gardevoir in any of my Let's Plays, but I've had them in just playing around and playing, Emerald originally. And Gardevoir is an amazing mon. Later on, it is a Psychic and Fairy, which is very good in later gens. And I'm much more of a fan of Glade, but Gardevoir is an amazing mon all its own. And I guess I don't know why, but a lot of people like this mon because apparently she looks sexy and she's beautiful and whatnot, and they want to do stuff to her. Well, that's disgusting. First of all, she's a Pokemon. Second of all, I guess I kind of understand where they're coming from. She is a beautiful Pokemon, I'm not going to lie. She is a very, very beautiful Pokemon. Next, we have a Surskit. Here's the two mons I really didn't, I didn't care much for in this gen. Masquerain and Surskit. I understand Water Bug, that's pretty cool. It was a cool combination at the time. But Masquerain's not even that great of a Pokemon, and Surskit isn't that great either. So they're kind of trash, if I'm gonna be honest. So yeah. Next, we have Shroomish and Breloom. Now, if we're going on for Shroomish, we just go there with the B. But then we get into Breloom. Breloom's an S rank for sure. I had a Breloom as my starter in one of my Let's Plays that I had. He's a really... I know in a couple other ones I had him as just a mon on the team. And Breloom is an amazing attacker, an amazing fighter, can really hit hard, and very devastating if you're on the other side of his attacks, because try going up against someone like a Breloom that has Drain Punch and it can set up a Leech Seed, or Leech Seed and then just goes in with Mach Punches or Bullet Punches or something that could flinch you, and slowly drain your health away. And then you think, oh no, he doesn't have anything else, and then whips out a Fire Punch, you don't know. Like, the combination grass fighting is very, very interesting. Next, we have Slackoth, Vigoroth, and Slacking. They're all an A rank. If they did not have that annoying Truant ability, they would be higher. But in a Nuzlocke with randomized abilities, which I think we're going to do for the next Pokemon Nuzlocke race, by the way. Make sure you check that out when it comes out. Because I got a good feeling about the next series. Even though I'm pretty sure Davey's got the advantage, he'll probably win. And your boy finished second, by the way, so I'll probably be stuck with Emerald. Me, Ben, and whoever else finishes third will be stuck with Emerald, and stuck with a longer game. Back to talking about Slaking. In a Nuzlocke, Slaking is literally a legendary Pokemon because it has Truant. It's like Regigigas. Like, Regigigas could be the best legendary Pokemon in the game, but because of his ability Slow Start, he's not the greatest. And that's why. And it kind of hinders him. Love Slaking, though. I love that your dad has this whole line in his team, in the game, and I love it. He can be annoying to go up against. I understand because of his moveset and whatnot, but it is just a pure normal type, and I would like to see it get a Galarian form, something like that. That would look cool, look really nice. You did it as Zigzagoon, maybe do it to Another Gen 3 Mon. It seems like they're focusing a little bit on Gen 3 and Gen 1 Mons for Galarian forms so far, so we'll see what happens. Next, Nincada. We'll put Nincada there. Ninjask is a beautiful looking Pokemon. And Shedinja, same thing. Shedinja is a very nice looking Pokemon, but Ninjask is, first of all, he's got Speed Boost. Second of all, Ninjask is just a really cool looking Pokemon. It looks like a samurai. Really looks, it kind of looks like the armed ninja from Yu-Gi-Oh! You know what I'm talking about? There's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card called the Armed Ninja, and he looks just like Ninjask if he was a human. Next, we got, I forget what Davey calls him. Pam? I think he calls him Pam. The Whismur and his line. We'll put Whismur here. Xenia has a Whismur and is really an interesting Mon. Then Loudred will put you in the A rank. And surprisingly, we're going to put Exploud in the S rank. And the only reason why is not only Davey loves this thing, I love this Mon too. The design of the Mon is amazing. For a normal type, this Mon's a really, really cool Mon. I love it. And I love how, if they ever do make a sound type game, or sound type in the game, most certainly this thing would be pure sound type. Or maybe sounded normal or something. I don't know, but that would be a really, really cool typing. Make it happen. Please, Game Freak. Next, we got Makuhita. We'll put Makuhita in the B. Hariyama in the A. Hariyama is a very good fighting type Mon. He's a basic fighting type Mon you get in the game early on. Just like you do normally with Mankey. And I don't know what you get in Gen 2 that is a fighting type. I don't think you get any fighting types early on in Gen 2. At least I'm not certain. But still, Hariyama is a very good Mon, surprisingly defensive. And look at those hands. Look at them big hands. Look at them hands. He got them big hands. He got the big meaty paws. And he is something else. Now, a Mon I really didn't care for. And this Mon is like a baby Mon. Interesting. Really cool. But why'd you have to make a baby Mon for Meryl? Azumarill, or Azurill, is terrible. The only move the thing knows is Splash. Okay? And it's not, until you get to the later games, it's only normal. It's not even a water type, it's a normal type. Which, why, I don't know. But whatever. Next, we got Nosepass, put him in the C. Now, if we were looking at Probopass, I'd put him up higher. But Nosepass is just, it's just Nosepass. Skitty, Delcatty, they're Mons that are just like, they're just there, They're not the greatest. I really could care less about Delcatty, or Skitty. They're just Mons that get lost, that you kind of forget they're in that gen. Then, where's my Sableye at? He's here, ladies and gentlemen. Sableye's here. Say hello. Okay, this is my Sableye, and it's time to talk about him right now. Sableye. Sableye and his Mega both get an S rank. Why? Well, first of all, look at him. He's my favorite ghost-type Pokemon, okay? He is amazing. He has no weaknesses, or he had no weaknesses before Gen 6. And the best part, he's freaking cool. He has the prankster ability. What else? He's got diamonds on him. He has diamond eyes. He has gems for eyes. Look at how cool it is. And he looks like a gremlin. And he looks pretty cool for a gremlin. Isn't that right? Oh, yes it is. Look at him. He's so cute. And then his Mega makes it even better by giving him a big humongous gem to hold. And his defenses shoot way up when he Mega evolves. And it's kind of nostalgic because I had one as a starter when I did a... If I can get one in Gen 3, because we're doing Gen 3 next for the Nuzlocke race, I will be so happy if I can get this little guy for a starter. Please make it happen, please. Oh, great Arceus. Okay, we're going to put you back there. Next, Mawile. Steel and Fairy later on, and in the older games is just Steel. It is good enough for an A rank, and its Mega is high A. Mawile is a interesting Mon. Now, when I first got it, I thought it was just going to be normal, and when I caught it, when I was first playing through the game and found out it was Steel, I was like, wow, very interesting. Did not expect Steel typing. Now, it doesn't have the best stats, but that's why I got a Mega Evolution to help with that. And his Mega Evolution is beautiful. Beautiful. And I absolutely think that Mon is absolutely amazing. Next, we have Aron. You done messed up, Aron. We got him in the A rank. And then honestly, the rest of this evolutionary line goes into the S rank. Why? Because, first of all, look at this Mon. Look at how amazing it is. Davey had one named Bruton, and it was amazing. It literally wrecked shop with everything. It's one of Steven's most iconic Mons. You can get it very early on in the game. And I tell you what, if I get this as a starter in Gen 3, in our Gen 3 versus, or not versus, in our Gen 3 Pokemon Nuzlocke race series, I will definitely win because this Mon is amazing. Stats are awesome. It can learn a lot of different moves, and it is basically Steel Nidoking. If you want to be completely honest, it's Steel Nidoking, and then give it a Mega that turns it into pure Steel, and it just makes it so much better. And it's just amazing Mon. Next, we have Meditite, which I kind of forgot was a Mon in this gen. If we're being honest, then we got Knee Tits. What I always name it, Knee Tits. Because you can't mean to tell me those legs don't look like titties. Or boobs, or whatever the heck they are. They look like boobs. Okay? There's the areola in the yellow, and there's the boob. The pink is the boob. Okay? It's weird. And Medicham is just... Yeah, Medicham's Medicham, and its Mega makes up for it, though. I will say, let me put you down there. Medicham's Mega does make up for it a little bit, because it does make him look a little cooler, and I do like how Medicham looks in-game, as well. Next, we have Electrike. Electrike is the basic electric Mon you get, other than Plusle and Minun, in this game. And I'll be honest, I'll put Electrike in B, and I'll put Manectric in A, and Mega Manectric, even though Mega Manectric, well, actually, no, Mega Manectric's in B. The only reason why I'm Mega Manectric a little lower is you had a great design with Manectric, and then you turn it into way too much. I just feel like if he topples over, like, he's not getting back up, homie. He ain't getting up. But Manectric did an excellent job on him. He looks amazing. And I have one in my Batlock, and so far, it is amazing Mon. I'm glad I have one, because that thing's a very powerful electric-type Mon. Next, we got Plusle and Minun. No. The basic attempt at trying to clone Pikachu and making a variant for Pikachu in that gen. And it was interesting because you got the negative charge and the physical charge, but that's it. That's not it. That's it. They were like Pichus, they weren't even that powerful. I know they were planning on making like 4 of them, or making evolutions for them or something like that, or them being 4 like Oricorio. That would have been interesting. but instead they just made two different Mons, and they're only good if their abilities are only good if they have a plus or minus ability with them, and they're only good in double battles. That's it. But, I mean, this is what the Game Freak tries to do. They try to duplicate and try to recreate the success with Pikachu, and they aren't. Now, I know Gen 7, Gen 8, they may have done it with Gen 8. They may have. Togedemaru, they did not in Gen 7. They really tried hard with Togedemaru, but no one was having it. I think they may have it with Gen 8. Because this one looks, I forget what it's called, Merapeku or something. Merapeku or Peko. Merapeco. It is an amazing looking Mon, and I like how it changes from electric to dark when it's angry, and it's called Hangry ability, which I love. Then you got Volbeat and Illumise. Listen, an evolution wouldn't really help these guys, I'll be honest. They're not, they're only good if they're with they're together in a double battle, and they did the same thing with Plusle and Minun. Next, Roselia. Roselia is good enough for a C rank now. If this evolution was put in this game, I would have said higher, but they really did fix that in Gen 4, given her evolution in Gen 4. But Roselia's alright, not the worst Mon. Then we got my ex-wife. I'm kidding. This is what a Team 4-Star reference, if you guys didn't know what that was. Gulpin is disgusting. It is terrifying. And then Swalot, just because of Team 4-Star reference and different stuff like that, it's deserving of a B rank at least. Then we got Carvanha. We'll put you into B rank. Mega Carvanha or Mega Sharpedo, I don't like that much. I really don't. It's just a little. Maybe it's just the way it looks, and they were really hitting something with Sharpedo previously. But Sharpedo, I want to put him in S rank, but I'm gonna put him in a high plus A, or maybe A plus right below. The only reason why I'm not putting him in S rank is because there's some other Mons I want to put in S rank that are more deserving than him. Sharpedo, first of all, the main Mon and ace Mon of one Archie, leader of Team Aqua, and I really do like his design. I had a Sharpedo in several of my playthroughs that I've done on this channel, and he's never let me down, except for the times when he died. But that's besides the point. Now, let's move on to Wailmer. Oh my god, we're at 27 minutes. Holy crap. Wailmer. Wailmer, we may go double time here just to get these guys all, because we got a lot left. Wailmer is just C, and then I'm going to put, actually, Wailord up to the top of B just because of the Thanos meme. But yeah, I really, the shiny one looks just like Thanos, because he's got the ball sack looking chin or whatever that is, and the lines on his chin. I really do like, Wailord, and we need a realistic size Wailord. It needs to happen. Dynamax him. Please Dynamax him and make it a thing. Then we got Numel. Numel's okay. C rank. Camerup's okay. We'll put you in the B. Mega Camerup's also B rank for me. I think, honestly, the Mega is the coolest looking one out of the three there. Torkoal, it snots out smoke. Yuck. That's all I'm going to say to that. Spoink. Okay, Spoink's a little creepy because in its Pokedex entry, if it stops bouncing, its heart will stop and it will die, which is extremely terrifying. But it is a Psychic type, which is pretty cool. I think it's Psychic and Normal. Speaking of terrible Mons, Spinda! Spinda is the most stupidest Mon in this gen. Don't even at me. Why? The only thing that's cool about it is, no two Spinda's designs are all alike. They're all about confusing you. No, that's stupid. That is so stupid. We could have used another Mon, like, say, maybe a Roselia evolution. in that instead of that. Then Grumpig, just because I had Piglet. Piglet was one of my coolest and greatest Mons I had in a Let's Play. And Piglet led me to some victories in several of my Nuzlockes. So, yeah, that's why I just love Grumpig. I'm hoping to get another one in the upcoming race. That would be really cool. Next, we got Trapinch. Trapinch, this whole line is very, very good. And then Flygon's a definite S rank. Flygon is very deserving of an S rank just because, first of all, he looks like a dragonfly, which is really cool. And on top of that as well, his design is really cool. I really do like the red goggles for his eyes. And Ground Dragon, which the original Ground Dragon, Garchomp, I'm looking at you. And he's just an amazing, amazing Mon. And then Cacnea, I have a soft spot for Cacnea, actually. I don't know why. Maybe because Jesse and James own that thing in Gen 3. And then Cacturn, great grass and dark type. See, now that is deserving of an S and A rank. It would be really cool if it had a Mega and it had like a gun. It would look like an old Desperado from the Old West, you know what I'm talking about? It would look really nice. Swablu, we'll put you there. But then we get into its final evolution and Mega. It is very deserving of an A rank. Altaria, I did not know when it first came out. When I battled Winona, I think that's who had it, that it went from normal flying to flying dragon, which I did not expect. I was thinking it was a bird. Next thing you know, I find out it is not a bird. It is a dragon, and it is majestic, and it looks beautiful. I love how it has the cloud wings. It looks like a bird literally floating on a cloud, and it looks amazing. Next, we have Zangoose. Just a basic normal type Mon, but the design is amazing. And then its feuding partner. To me, I love poison types. I've used this thing in a lot of different, just me playing and different stuff like that. I always had to have this guy on my team. Survivor. Survivor, I love Survivor's design, first of all. Please give him evolution. And he is an amazing Mon as well. And I love how it was actually then I was first introduced to the move Poison Tail and Poison Fang and all that stuff with Survivor. And definitely needs an evolution. That's all I'm going to say. Just definitely needs an evolution. Next we have Lunatone, Sailor Moon herself. I put this Lunatone in the S rank just because I've used him in several of my Let's Plays. It's been a starter of mine in a couple, or one or two, and the thing's never done me wrong as well. Solrock is just right below there. Is close, but not right there. Solrock is an amazing Mon as well. Just like Lunatone, though. But Lunatone just has more nostalgia to me. Barboach, I really didn't feel very nostalgic with Barboach. Whiscash, actually, I really didn't like Whiscash that much. I mean, it's a water ground type, which is cool, and if you don't have a Swampert, you can get a Barboach and get one. But at the end of the day, I'm just more of a Swampert fan. Next we have Corphish and Crawdaunt. Just because this is Ryan, aka King Corphish's mascot, you gotta put him up higher, for nostalgia reasons. And then Crawdaunt, I had little Corphish as a starter in one of my Let's Plays, and it turned into a Crawdaunt, and that Crawdaunt, whoo, I'm telling you what, that Crawdaunt, I would go Swords Dance and then Crab Hammer, or Swords Dance and then hit it with something really hard, or but it was Crawdon was amazing. Was it my Crystal? No, was it my Fire Red Chain Monologue that I lost to Davy? I think. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to watch that back, but he was just an amazing Mon, and I was so happy I had him. Then Baltoy, Claydol literally looks like Relinquished from Yu-Gi-Oh! If Relinquished was a Pokemon. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Then we got Sunshine, Little Root. That's what I call him, Little Root. The Lileep. For nostalgia reasons, I'll put him in A. Credilli, same thing. It's Great Grandpa Nunzio. That's a shout out to Original 151. And then Anorith. I've had an Armaldo in a couple Let's Plays as well. And Armaldo. And Armaldo's actually really decent. It needs to be Steel Bug. I really do think it needs to be Steel Bug, not Rock Bug. But still, that is a really cool, interesting combo. Rock Bug before Crustle, and that was a thing. Then you have Feebas. You guys want to buy some timeshares? That is why I have him here. The only reason why is because of the meme that I did one time with Davey. Or not with Davey. That Davey constantly brings up because I don't remember I did that. It's just Feebas sees that person and just be like, "Hey, come here. You want to buy a watch? You want to buy some timeshares?" I don't know where it even came from. And then you get this majestic creature in Milotic, and then S rank, because Milotic, you go from Feebas, it's the Gyarados thing. It's the Magikarp Gyarados thing, basically. Where you had the Feebas, and then you have the Milotic that turns into a majestic creature that is really, really powerful. And Milotic, just pure water. Just saying, but why not make it Water Fairy? It is a very good Mon, and I think Fairy would fit it very, very much so, or even Dragon would fit it as well. Then we got Thunderballs, aka Castform. Listen, I'm not mad about this Mon. I don't think it's a great Mon. It's just there. Oh yay, it changes with the weather. Ooh, cool. No, it's a useless Mon that no one cares about, and Kecleon's the same way. It's just a normal type that has color change, and it'll just turn into the move that it gets hit with. I mean, granted, it's good because its ability, if you use a certain thing, it'll help, but that's about it. And then Shuppet C. Banette is definitely a B rank, and his Mega I'll put in a B rank as well. Very cool Mon. I do like how its Mega has the zippers opening up and all these little tendrils popping out. And Banette is menacing. Banette is a menacing looking Mon. Very terrifying. I would not want to see that in the Dark Alley. Just saying. Next, we have... He's a Phantom. Just because of the nostalgia with Original 151 and the Pokemon community, and there's like that. Duskull is deserving of an S rank. And that is it. That's the only reason why. And Dusclops, too. Dusclops is a very defensive Mon, and I love that. A defensive Ghost, too, which you don't normally see. But I'd love, every time I get a Duskull, I normally just keep it on the team and leave it as a Duskull forever, because it's Danny. It's Danny Phantom. Next, we have Tropius. Tropius is a definite high A. I do like how it's a freaking dinosaur, which is a cool Mon like that, and I really do like that. Next, we have Absol. Absol is deserving of an S rank, and its Mega. Its Mega is beautiful, and Absol is absolute power from that standpoint. I don't know. I've never had the opportunity to use an Absol in any of my Let's Plays or anything like that, but I would really like to. Would be really cool. Next, we got Glalie. Glalie is very deserving of an S rank as well. It's Mega. I'm not too high on its Mega as I should be. But I would I just put it in the A rank for now. Next, Snorunt, B rank. It is a cool looking mon though, I'm not gonna lie. And then why not? Why not? A baby mon for Wobbuffet. It's alright. I'm not crazy about it. Clamperl, the same thing. I'm really not crazy about a Clamperl. Then we got this piece of crap, okay? Chimecho. Or Chime Chow, or whatever the heck you want to call them. I don't care for the mon. I think it is a stupid mon. Why would they throw that in there? Great, it's a cool premise. It looks like a bell. Ooh, whoop-de-doo. Who cares? It's not that great of a mon. It's not cool either. Next, and if you guys think it's cool, let me know in the comments down below. Whatever. Then we got Huntail and Gorobus. They're a little cooler, I'll be honest, than there's their counterpart, their evolution Clamperl. Then you got Relicanth. No. Just no. Love Disc, no. Again, a stupid mon. Why would you throw that in there? Clamperl. Not Clamperl. Love Disc. Then we got the most adorable Pokemon in the world, Spheal. Spheal is so cute. I think Spheal, could be my secondary mascot because just how cute he is. I mean, look, he's a little Spheal. He's a little seal that's a ball. He's like a ball. He's a sphere. He's a sphere ball. And he's a seal. It's so cute. Then you got Celio. And then you got the power that is Walrein. Okay? Walrein is a walrus. Cuckoo Cuckoo, he is the walrus. And he is a beast. Love him. Love his ability. Then you got Bagon, A rank. Shelgon, A rank. Then you gotta put Salamence in the S. You have to. The basic dragon in that gen. And dragon flying. And I gotta say, I love his design. His design is very good. Blue on red, on white. Very, very nice. I really do like that. And it's a very, very powerful mon as well, even though your Mega looks a little garbage, I'm going to be honest. Then we got, listen, all of this evolution needs in here. It's Megatron, okay? This evolution and Mega Evolution are probably the coolest evolutionary line in the entire game. I'm not going to lie. Metagross is Steel Psychic, which is absolute power. Metang and Beldum's not bad either. And I love how they just, when they evolve, they just get bigger and stronger and look different. And they're a machine. They are a machine. And they look amazing. The Reggies... Listen, I'm not high on the Reggies. I just don't like them. I don't like the Reggies. You can hate me later. I just don't like the Reggies. I'm sorry. I don't. Maybe Mr. Steal Your Girl a little higher because it's Mr. Steal Your Girl. And if you guys don't know, watch my Light Platinum series. I had one and I named Mr. Steal Your Girl. Then Latios and Latias, they're very deserving of the A rank. They're psychic dragons, which are really cool. And then obviously these last couple ones are very deserving of an S rank. Kyogre, Primal Kyogre, Groudon, Primal Groudon. Rayquaza and Mega Rayquaza, very deserving. All 6 of these, because they look amazing. The primal evolutions for them and the Mega Evolution does as well. Rayquaza is my favorite legendary, next to Lugia. But if we're going to have to go top 3, it'd probably be Lugia, Rayquaza, tied at 1. That would be kind of tough. And then second place would just be Groudon and Mewtwo. So 2-3 would be Groudon, Mewtwo. Groudon is an amazing looking Pokemon, and Kyogre is too. But I love Groudon's design even more, and it is just a beast, such a beast. And then my starter in the Batlock, Team 4-Star, so deserving of an S rank. It's not even funny. This thing is literally carrying me so far. It is an amazing moveset. It knows Psychic. It learns Psychic at level 20, which most Psychic types can't even say that. And it's Steel Psychic, which is the only other Steel Psychic type, other than another one I mentioned, Metagross. In this gen, anyway. Then we got Deoxys. I've never used a Deoxys. Never. So I'll just put them all in the A rank. Now, I don't know if all 4 of those forms are in Gen 1 or Gen 3. Are they? I'll have to check that out and figure that out after I'm done. But that has been the tier ranking list for Gen 3. This has been a very, very long video. I wanted to end this a long time ago. But these Gen tier ranking lists are normally longer. But thank you guys for bearing with me. And let me know what your top 5 favorite Gen 3 mons are in the comments down below. And we'll talk about it. And also, leave a like as well if you want to see more of these. I may do one for Gen 4 in the future. I may do ones for characters from the Pokemon games as well. But let me know what you guys think as well. And also subscribe if you want to see more. Really do. Join the Dark Knight Army today, guys. Because we're getting better each and every single day. Our goal is 200 people, or 200 subscribers by the end of this year. I think we can do it. Let's get together. Tell your friends, tell your family, share this video to everybody, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay awesome, my dark.